Ari Fletcher just had a significant psychological episode after her 5-year-old child Yosohn uncovered her for purportedly deceiving our cashpack yo with various men, now assuming that you all been staying aware of the Ari and Sack harmful relationship show. Then you realize this ain't whenever conning reports first have been joined to them. As a matter of fact, only half a month prior Ari was going at it on Twitter with one of Sack's side pieces after they were uncovered for subtly connecting individuals. Felt hella terrible for Ari and drag Sack for being a chronic miscreant anyway. It seems to be Ari isn't so guiltless, as she attempts to make herself look in light of the fact that as per her child Yosohn, she been undermining Sack the entire time. I swear it truly be your own child, some of the time okay. So only a couple of days prior Ari circles on Instagram live with her child Yosohn to play a game or truth or dare and child. He spilled some significant tea about the thing Ari's been getting into on the low. When Sack ain't anywhere near so during the live Yosohn inquired as to whether she needed to pick truth or dare, and she picked truth. He then inquired as to whether she at any point kissed a man who wasn't a similar individual. She has been undermining kid. My jaw dropped to the floor. When he said this, Ari promptly began overreacting and denied all that she even attempted to steer the conversation in a different direction and make it about the lipstick she was wearing, yet Yosohn was not having it, and he continued to squeeze her to pose the inquiry oak. Have you at any point kissed and in no doubts who you been undermining? Hold up. Hello, we're finished playing. Hello, we're finished playing. I don't do no duping what is happening. Hello, swindling, who been tricking? Yes or no, the ch, yes or no, got come clean gracious look. No channel you all could see yes or no, this is hello yo warm kiss you all no doubt. We going to sign on off. He going to cause me problems, I ain't even did nothing. No I know not stand by. Is it no and I don't cheat? Whoa, Ari was battling for her life. Yet that young man was remaining on business. Someone responded to this by saying okay or no. That young man realizes something kids truly do make things up that was excessively unambiguous. If she could have responded to him and said no, he would have told all her little business. And she would have needed to cut the live, yet she played it smooth and didn't respond. Now, I have close to zero familiarity with you all, yet I sort of accept Yosohn was coming clean. I mean, he is a 5-year-old youngster trying to say precisely exact thing he sees. He in a real sense has not an obvious explanation to come on Instagram, live and lie. Now Ari then again has many motivations to deny it and make us believe she's a dedicated sweetheart companion. Yet you all, what makes this considerably more chaotic is that this ain't the initial time AR's been blamed for undermining back, 'cause back in 2020 Ari got into it with Ra Ali after Ra's IG page. It's on location posted a few tweets from Ari on their page. Now for reasons unknown this person, Ari genuine surprise. And she went off. She left an extremely frightful remark under the post that read Ra, I will be the child ATO tracked down you someone 40 and up to play with in mind. He was especially pregnant at that point and was all the while lamenting from a past premature delivery, so this certainly irritated her. And she shot back with a hazardous tirade on her public broadcast where she uncovered Ari for screwing with her ex for north of 10 months. While she was still with Cashpack, Yo Ross said her ex was all the while catching up with her as an afterthought when he and Ari were connecting. And she accepts that is the reason Ari took what was happening so private. I need to take such a lot of time and establishing out the groundwork before I get into this, since also significant for me, even individuals who will say she's as yet not off base. I maintain that you should have all of data before I stall down to you. Okay. Presently having the real factors spread out, I will let you in on this for the beyond a while, right a while, for about to 10 months. Ari has been my ex, what she has been hard my ex. OKAR might get via virtual entertainment and sell out and depict the picture that she is so blissful and in affection in her relationship. Yet it's each of the demonstration let but this she's snickering she's doing in the middle. Between with this any second that she has free that she's not in front of Pack, asking for consideration from him, she's getting it from one or the other, is where the energy and the disdain came behind the message that made on the grounds that while you adoring on that affection, one more you got a tad of desire and jealousy developed within you. And to this end, many individuals except Yosohn was not making that up, but rather you all was considerably more insane. Is that Ari has been watching individuals drag Sack for undermining her as a matter of fact only a couple of months after Ra uncovered Ari she and Pack separated, and during that opportunity a lady emerged to concede that she attached with Pack while he and Ari was still attached. She said Pack laid down with her without security, and just after he was done he attached with 5 different ladies that very evening. I'll say one this is so interesting, I truly cash back guy, while he was dating Ari what yes I went to's. So I met him I was at Ball Harbor, I ran into him at Ball Harbor, I was shopping he was shopping, and I ran into one another like goodness, but I at any point get an image like I'm similar to I need some I'm similar to could I at any point get an image. And he resembles yes I snapped a photo with me, I have the image I can pull it up, and said GG comfortable value RC. His homeboy resembled goodness he needs your number, and I'm like okay so I got his number. We hit me up that very day like come through this evening, hosting a little gathering, and I slide through. And I was plastered horny we no condom what an afterward after he. Underscore 5 other revolting white young ladies, affirmed this in a meeting with Angie Martinez, and conceded that he certainly undermined Ari, and that Ari was assisting him with dealing with his treachery issues, so he could be a superior accomplice to her. You understand what I'm talking about. I need to manage it and overcome it, and she with it. And she assisting me with my you understand what I'm talking about assisting me with dealing with it. That is the reason I rock with her so intense, 'cause he like okay I get it. I comprehend you understand what I'm talking about. I don't allow it to repeat on gracious yet. Not excessively lengthy. After that he got discovered, playing with another of his side pieces, named D individuals. Truly couldn't say whether D was one of Pack's side chicks till she and Ari got into it on Twitter Oak. So everything began when Dee answered to a tweet that said Ruby Rose Emmett, she lay under Nin the entire day, and asked IDK. By saying she ain't the only one 'cause my hand, generally out this set off the hellfire out of Ari. And she answered by saying your hand, generally out too, we should discuss it in Ari. Immediately erased that tweet, yet everyone had proactively seen it. The source afterwards affirmed to the famous page title of the city that Ari found Sack cheating with Di. And that is the reason she was coming for Di. Appreciate that the source said D made her page private after the hamburger we Ari. The previous evening, Ari found Sack cheating once more. And that is the reason she and D got into it Ari. Simply not circulating it out there, they unfollowed each other last evening. She was playing Sacktune on her story. It was popping off the previous evening. There was additionally pictures of Dai and Sack camouflaging themselves at the air terminal by wearing large hoodies and covering themselves with covers subsequent to coming from an obscure area together. So it focuses on me like they've been going despite one another's good faith Ari, so bustling undermining B. And he's additionally going behind her back with different ladies. It's truly hazy why they still together yet individuals, except they've presumably been in an open relationship and been isolated for a brief period now. And this was really affirmed by Pack's other child mom Poison Ivy, who several months prior that Sack has been plotting on the best way to leave Ari for a long while now since he feels caught. All that began when Sack opened up another cafe in Memphis called Either Money or Store only a couple of moments after the launch of the eatery. A post was made to the cafe's True page that said I'm so glad to have shared this second without toxic substance Ivy. And with Ari, rather Ari, might not have profound capacities. She may not be poison ivy. Yet I will wed Ari. One day you folks can have poison ivy. You see where I'm remaining. I'll do battle with God. Since I love Allah, great opening was something to really remember me. And Ari Love Life, strong yet sack, immediately emerged and said that page was phony. If you owe me report this phony cap, it's a few unusual individuals in this world be standing by to become a web sensation for whatever, yet poison ivy wasn't having that. And she went on IG to drag Sack and Ari, as per her pack, has been attempting to leave Ari. But since of a few obscure things she's been doing despite his good faith with different men, he's excessively frightened to confront her in. I don't have the foggiest idea who requirements to hear this, yet someone need I don't have any idea who is nevertheless Kyle you want to come get your sister. And you want to advise your sister to stop me and afterward she want to come inspire her to erase that. Out. Facebook while he's sitting up there messing around behaving like that is not his that kid sat up there and watchin'.